I started as a student here in IICP in 2009, and at the time then you would have done the cert first and then moved on. So that's what I did. I was a child carer and I wanted to change direction, but I had to train. I couldn't train as a child and adolescent therapist first. I had to train as a therapist first. So I would come up from Mullingar every Thursday evening, and Trina was my lecturer, and sure, you know, I come through the door on the first night and it just has such a way of allowing you space to get to know yourself, and that can be shocking sometimes what you discover about yourself. So I just loved it. I loved her way of teaching. I loved the content of the program. So I stayed. I went on and I did my qualification here, did my degree, and I also did the master's here. But in tandem with that, as I qualified, I had volunteered here in the VCS for my client hours and continued on during my pre-accreditation. I would still travel because I absolutely loved being here. I felt very encouraged and challenged by IICP, by the faculty, and by the client work, and I just loved it. So Trina had approached me then one day and said, I hear that you would like to do some volunteer work, which I did. And so I started with very basic things in the office, and that led to associate administrator, and that developed then into program leader, which developed into assistant dean, which has developed into the dean now of student and academic affairs. And I've had lots of jobs in my time. They've always been in service industry, like working in sandwich, whether it was making somebody's lunch, or whether it's facilitating their journey as a learner, or whether it's a child who's coming to, in my former life when I was a child carer, coming for play school. It didn't matter. It was about myself and the other person and their journey, and facilitating them to get access to something that they wanted. So whether that was like a sandwich for their lunch, or whether it was a degree, or learning something new, I enjoy being part of that, and that to me is what IICP manages to do, and what VCS manages to do. I think that this building is like Hogwarts in Harry Potter. I think people drive by this building and have no idea the magic that goes on within these four walls. You know, the transformative learning that takes place, the tension people struggle with and seek support with in the disorientating dilemma that comes up from grappling with yourself, from letting, you know, our beliefs, they can be so tenacious, but they're often faulty, and what we believe about ourselves isn't always true. And it is through therapy that we really have a space to get to know ourselves. And yeah, so whether it's clients here or learners across the hall, I just love coming there. I love the magic of what happens here for people. So yeah, that's my journey.